Sitting here staring out in space. It's Smile Face is here. Welcome, Smile Face. Michael's here. Michael says, "Hey, Yogi, 1 + 1 = 3." Here's the thing: we only need one equation.
Check out the newest strength equipment at Planet Fitness.
Apologies, guys. It's an ad coming up on my channel. Always happy to see them. We only need one equation. Only one equation is actually two. It's true. Sorry, guys. 1 + 1 always equals 1. You know why? Because there's only one. There's only the, you can't even say unity, because that would imply that there's two things that are united. There's only one thing. We can call that one thing God. We can call that one thing the ineffable mystery, the Tao. We could call it simply love. 1 + 1 always equals 1, because that's all there is. That's all there can be. So, pretty amazing day. Hey, Jace. I just hit 7K subs. 7K plus 2. Speaking of equations. How are you, Jace? I had the, I stop by Goga when I see him live. Say hi, hang out. I always learn something, even if I'm only there for 15 minutes, before I do my own live stream or whatever. I always learn something from Goga. This is the second time. He's teaching a class right now. Guys, if you want to learn how to expand your YouTube channel, this is his class today. The subject is, do you like your channel name? And working with channel names. As I told him, I actually love my channel name, even if it takes me forever to type it out. My fingers literally get cramps as I start typing my title. However, hey, relaxing, my friend. He stopped his class, which is an important class, and said, guys, once again, we need to help out our friend. And he sent anyone over to subscribe for me. It was literally, I believe, 15, 16, maybe more subscribers came in like that. Absolutely amazing. Let's see. Apologies for being late. I was late too. I was scheduling a 12-minute Rainforest sound premiere for 3 p.m. Awesome. Nice. I'll be on the lookout for that, Michael. Always, as always, feel free to drop your link. Jace, how is your vehicle? Relaxing says, in bad health. I'm sorry, relaxing, my friend. Michael says, hey, Jace, are you following me? Relaxing says, no members to join and support my heart and health life. I'm a member. As far as I know, I'm still a member. I've been a member for 2 months, and then I actually had to take a month off my own issues, and then I was a member for a month before that. Jay says, Michael, I had to your ace. Michael's laughing. Semper says, greeting beautiful souls from across the pond, but under the same skies. Happy Paranavana Day. Nice. Hey, Song Hill. Michael says, I was only teasing, Jace. We were both in Erica Point's live stream. I was there for a bit. I was there for most of it, actually. In the background for a lot of it. Taking care of some stuff. I had to shovel my walk. We got, I guess we got maybe 4 or 5 inches of snow. They said we might get up to 8. It's going to rain later, so it's all going to disappear. It's okay. That's okay for me. Jace says, Michael, I'm being serious. You know what I've noticed with Jace? Jace is always serious. Even when he's joking, he's always deadly serious. And by that, I mean that, um, what do I mean by that? I'm not sure if I can explain it. He's always serious, but he's got such a kind and loving heart, that even when he's laughing, he's conveying the message, his serious message that he's trying to get across. Nirvana Day, aka Nirvana Day. Let's see. For those, here's what Sniper is referring to. Most Buddhists celebrate Nirvana Day on February 15th. Others celebrate on the 8th. The day is used as an opportunity to reflect on one's own future, its death, and people to whom they has known and have recently died. Some Buddhist traditions and some tantric yoga traditions will have you literally meditate through the night in a crematorium or a cemetery. Hey, Tandra. Tandra says, hi, Yogi. Hi, Tandra. Someday this week, guys, we will be celebrating with Tandra. I'm already celebrating. Michael says, have you gotten your crystals yet? I have not yet, but I haven't checked the mail for today yet. I will. I should have checked when I was out in the snow, because now I have to go back out in the snow again. Sniper says, very apt, Yogi. So I did a little video of my 7K subscribers, as per requested by my teacher, Goga. And he is my teacher. As are you guys too. And I was thinking, of course, gratitude, but I made so many real connections from when Goga did that last time to get me to 6K, that so many people reached out and actually became a vital part of my community and therefore becoming a vital part of your guys' communities. And on it goes and on it goes and on it goes. Actually amazing. Hey, Tandra, Goga did the same. Goga's live, by the way, right now. If anyone wants to pop in, he did the same thing. He stopped in and he said, Eric, I'm tired of this. I gave you an assignment to get to 7K and you haven't done it yet. I'm taking over. I'm taking the assignment from you and I'm taking over. And he stopped the class and he said, guys, you know what you got to do. So I think it was 15 or 16, maybe even close to 20 people showed up and put me over the line. They gave me 2 for good luck to make sure that I don't fall back, which happens sometimes. I don't go up. I try not to go up with the ups and downs with the downs, because you do, you lose an occasional subscriber, you gain some more subscribers. You lose an occasional subscriber, you gain some more. That is the that is the way it works on YouTube. Our friend Ashtosh says, please pray for me. My exams will be on February 15th. Today is the 12th. So we have 3 more days. Prayers, my friend. Prayers. If you get the opportunity, stop in before and we will offer some more prayers that day. If you stop in every day, we'll keep offering you prayers. Tanya says, Yogi, nice. Thank you, Tandra. And I love the connection with Tandra and Goga, because not long after I got that 6K, actually, before I got the 6K, I don't remember if it was before or after now. However, I was on in October, I was on Goga's channel on his Sunday service, and I told the story of how I got my beautiful theme song, and that had a connection with Tandra. who has now made beautiful music for Goga as well. Hey, the WWE boy says, hi. Hello, my friend. How are you? What's new in the WWE? I haven't watched that since probably since Triple H quit wrestling because of his heart issue. What's up, smile face? Jace, you got any sessions coming up today? So, again, just like that, guys, the community grows. Smile face says, hello, Yogi. Smile face, how are you? Sangha says hi to Tandra. Tanya says hi to WWE and a smile. Jace says after this. Awesome. Who do you got today, Jace? It's funny though. You got to love those milestones. I was talking about how that don't go too far up with the ups, don't go too far down with the downs. However, doesn't mean you can't celebrate. Doesn't mean you can't be happy. When you hit a milestone, I mentioned before that I think I could be a 10K channel, which means that I actually need more than 10K to be a 10K channel because some old subscribers are probably bots that probably don't count. What I want is a 10K community where doesn't mean people interact every single day, but it does mean that you're never super, super surprised when someone pops in that you haven't seen for a while. That, yeah, you're at least have some type of familiarity. It's always been a hard word for me. With people who pop in. I like that, how that is now. Jason's waving at smile face. Smile face says, howdy there, Tandra. With a cowboy hat emoji. So lots of big things to celebrate in the YouTube world. Eric Lapointe, monetized, heading towards 4K now. Tandra, she's there. We're just waiting for YouTube to catch up number wise, reflection wise. She's there. I suspect that our friend Daisy May is there. There is. I can't drop the link. The grind with Nicole. I'm gonna type it in there though, but it won't take you to her link. But at least you'll know. And maybe you can Google search it. I don't know her. Just met her today. She's friends with Mary's Gigs. And her I do know. And she has an amazing channel. I absolutely love hanging out when I get the opportunity with Mary's Gigs. Anyway, she is seeking to help our friend, our new friend, The Grind with Nicole. She has a opportunity to do a sponsorship, I think is what Mary was saying. And if she can get monetized, it would, and she's almost there. She's almost there. So Mary was saying, can you ask anyone who could help? So we're helping. I have her up and running now. If you guys look her up, let her know that Mary's Gigs sent you over. Brian says, everyone's live right now. What's up, my friend? Who else do we got live right now? I saw you over at Goga's, Brian. Again, guys, if you want to grow your channel, expand your channel, Goga is that's the place to be. Let's see. Our friend James Gipe is live. Another great place to. I got my start legitimately expanding my channel through James Gipe. Through James, I actually met Mayhem and Miracles, Masha, and grew even further. Jace waves at Brian. Brian says, I can't seem to get over 150 subscribers. Hey, go over to James Gipe right now and introduce yourself. This, again, I can't drop links because it just takes you right back. It just takes you right back. But you can Google him up. And the way it works is don't say subscribers. Don't say they're looking for subscribers, although that's why people connect. You're there to help people. You're there to make friends. You're there to expand your community, help others expand their communities, and just go and connect and hang out with them. Oh, Eric LaPointe is live again. I know he ended his last live stream, didn't he? Brian says, I can't seem to get over 150 subscribers. I think I'm going to have to make a goal to have this thing monetized by Christmas and come up with come up with some real professional content. You can do that. But you know what? What is professional content? I don't have any professional content. Brian says, Goga and Eric LaPointe, have Brian Matthew White content. Hey, Sue. Sue, my friend, how are you? That's all you need. You need Brian Matthew White content, and you're already doing that. Just make sure that you do it on a regular basis. Do some more interactive live streams. Talk to Tandra. Learn how to do some restreams to help get in that monetization, to get your watch hours up. If you start working on your watch hours now, you'll have it by way before Christmas. Interact over on Goga's. Excuse me, guys. You can learn so much from Goga. James Gipe. Again, I met some key people that helped me reach the numbers that I needed. Before that, I actually worked with someone on Fiverr to help grow my channel. That helped, but I didn't make any connections. I made 0 connections. I got okay numbers. What they did was promote my videos for a couple weeks or so. Promoted my videos, that helped number-wise, but it didn't help my channel. What helped my channel is when I went to James Gipe and I met some key people there. And then from those key people, I met more key people and more and more and more. Don't think about numbers. Think about friends. Think about connections and think about community. And then let's add one more word. Let's quote our good friend Jace, unity in the community. Zephyr says, say to Brian, Jace, Smallface, Sue, and Tandra. Hey, Laradox. Laradox says, Jace, you recorded it yet? What is Jace supposed to record? So now that I know Eric LaPointe is live, let me bring him up again. At least have him running as we talk. guess Eric is going for some big numbers today, celebrating his monetization. That is something big to celebrate too, guys. Jason Zerdax, I sent it to you. Sent it to one of our members. He makes music. Cool. Zerdax says, friendship is the only cement that will ever hold the world together. Nicely said, Zerdax, or Zerdax says, sweet Jace. So I've been friends with Laradox just about a year or so, maybe a bit longer, somewhere around there. I just got a reply on my last short from our friend Chill Gaming H. I haven't seen Chill Gaming in a while. Laradox says to all the red light runners out there, what is a red light runner? Tanya says, Brian, it took me a while to get to 500, but it takes work getting to know people. Once I hit 500, it seems increasing every day. Tanya is a how-to class in and of herself on how Tanya and Eric Lapointe on how to grow a YouTube channel. Jace as well. I don't remember how many subscribers Jace had when I first met him, but he grew. He gets big numbers, and there's a reason for that. The reason is because he's Jace. And Jace just has a good heart. That goes a long way, guys. Them gamers, gotcha. Hey, that's another. I'm glad you said that, Laradox. That's another thing. Don't hang out in your genre. Don't, well, I don't game. I'm not a gamer, so why should I subscribe to a gaming channel? I've met some really good friends now who are gamers in the gaming community. And then I met some other friends who aren't gamers through those gamers. The same with, I could have easily stuck in the burpee community, but then you're stuck. And it doesn't help anyone in the community itself either. So, yeah, step outside the comfort zone. Step outside the box. Jace, did I miss you reply? How's your vehicle going? Your car? I keep mentioning over and over again that last time this year. Sorry, guys. Last year at this time, Eric Lapointe had 3 subscribers. Now he has over 2K and he's fully monetized. And that wasn't even really a goal for him. As he mentions before, he uses YouTube to be a better person. Cypress says Eric Lapointe would rather take 1,000 burpees than 100 diamond push-ups. What would you rather do? I'd rather do 1,000 burpees. I think Jace knows that too, which is why he keeps bringing those diamond push-ups into the mix. However, they are getting easier. I just hadn't done them in quite some time. So it's been helpful doing them once a week. Laradox says this quote strangely describes who Laradox, view friendship and how it should be done. True friend accepts who you are, but also helps you become who you should be. Interesting. Where's that quote from? Tanya says, I think I only started my first live stream as no one else was about. A place for people to hang out. I had 3 subscribers then. Wow. That's how we started. Amazing. So that says, is this the 7,000 subscriber celebration? It is the celebration. Thank you for being here. So that says, hi, Laradox. Good to see you. Jay, that's a good point. Jay says, Squirrel, that's 3 hours versus 19 minutes. Yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. Hey, but you know what? I would rather run a 100-mile race than a 5K. Tanya says, hey, Stats. Laradox says, hey, Stats, miss you, old friend. And Chris says, hi, Eric and everyone. Hey, Chris, how are you, my friend? Hey, Chris. As I mentioned yesterday, well, I don't want to rehash. I don't know what happened. I don't want to rehash it. Just know that we love you. We're there for you. We got you back. Always, always, my friend. That quote is an old one. It's a good one. Forget where it's from. Stats to Zardox. I was worried a month. Glad you're well. Zardox says his aunt, I guess. She's a wise person. That says, Tandra, happy Humpty Day. That's right, it's Wednesday. Zardox says, I love pooping is the only quote I can think of besides a couple others. Where did that quote come from? Is that a Laradox original? Stats is laughing. We got a friend popping up, guys. I think you'll recognize him. Maybe. You never know. Sometimes he comes in with a disguise.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. Are we gonna do 100?
No.
No.
I just thought I'd come on doing diamond press ups. It was just the conversation that was taking place.
If you were gonna do 100, I was gonna start counting.
Oh well, definitely the speed that you read at and you're counting, I'd probably be finished before you keep up.
Probably. Jason, I didn't recognize you. I didn't recognize you. You got a shirt on.
No, I've taken the body paint off.
Okay.
There's no shape or anything. It's all painted on. I had this discussion earlier. I was talking to Paul Man. I explained it's yes, it's all painted. And obviously I've just had food as well, so I've got that pot belly now.
Oh,
I don't
right.
have any. Wait a minute. It's all
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, you don't want to show off the abs just after you've eaten.
No, definitely not. Somebody was saying something about one-arm press-ups as well. I think there was a small discussion. They were saying, "Can you do one-arm press-ups?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Xena wants in on some of that action, some of that push-up action.
This would be interesting.
Resistance, one arm. There you go.
Oh, she's about 40 kilos.
Xena press.
Oh, my head. No, not my head. No more scratches. Yeah. Ouch. It's every day.
A Xena scarf. Dogs can be comfortable in such the most awkward positions, can't they?
She's so warm. She's warm and fluffy, but slobberer. Yeah, a little slobberer. Oh, that's that right, is it? Let go. Get off. Ouch. Lay down. Come on,
I
down
think
you
you
go.
just I think you just used the same words that Mocha used to describe me when we first met.
Slobbery.
Warm and fluffy and somewhat slobbery.
Yeah, that's probably a good reflection. I don't think you've changed very much.
No, I'm not quite as fluffy as I used to be.
All right, I'm going to love and leave you then. That's my 5 minutes. But yeah, happy hump day, everybody. Have a great Wednesday. And obviously, the weekend's coming. Soon be Friday.
Next time you pop in, how about how are the pistols coming along?
That is such a crazy thing. So I asked my mum if she got any old tights. I was going to put some tights on and come in and go, stick them up. This is a great that was my plan. So when you just turned around and said pistols, I was like, okay, yes, I need to let you know what my thoughts were earlier. Pistols, I think are those the ones where you put your leg out like that?
Yep.
And then you lower yourself down.
Those are the ones.
Yourself back up.
Nicely done.
I think you put your leg out, you lower yourself down, and you lift yourself back up.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got the strength in the legs now.
Nice job.
Pistols on both legs.
You can go a long, long way with pistols. It's a excellent exercise.
It's amazing how much balance it takes, and obviously you work in core, your mind's the main thing that controls all of it. So you just you work in those coordination skills. It takes a lot of focus, and obviously that better power. Down. All right, brother. I'll love and leave you. I'll get myself ready for my stream. Have a great day, people. Much love, much kindness. Bye.
Love you, my friend. Take care, Laradox. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Where are we, guys? That says Zaradox is my friend. He's a good young man. Please be nice to him. He needs a safe place online. And we are a good start. What have I missed? Sorry, guys. That says, I like you, bud. We will be a big birthday bash in June on Laradox's channel. It's like, no, but a good idea. Sniper says, I have a 7.2 tone license to drive a few different work vehicles, but my main family car is a Citroen. Did I say that right? C3. Brian says, hello. Stat says, yep. Have a great day. What's new, Stats? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate y'all being here, hanging out with me. I do not have a car right now. In a space of, I guess, what, 3 years? I lost 2 cars. My Subaru Outback, car I absolutely loved. It would not pass the emissions, and I was. It was right around COVID. I basically had to shut down my business, so I had no real income coming in. A little bit of like side work I was doing, so I couldn't afford to get the very, very expensive fix to get the emissions was actually would have been more than the car was worth. So I sold it. Seth says it's a gorgeous 80 plus and a beautiful day here. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're having a beautiful day. We have a somewhat of a dreary after snow, getting ready to rain type of day. Maybe in the high 30s, low 40s. But you know what? A day is a day, and they're all good. We take them as they come. More than that, we embrace them as they come. That says hi to Michael. Back from Larkin. Welcome back, Michael. And so yeah, I lost my Subaru Outback, but it didn't matter that much except for my emotional attachment that I had to it. I had my father's car, and since I was his caregiver and it was easier for him, it was higher, easier for him to get in and out of. That's basically what I drove. And then when he passed away, I inherited it. Sadly, that too ended up having a lot of problems, and it cost more to fix than it was worth, and I had to sell that too. So now I'm without a car, which could be a bit of a predicament. We'll see what happens. It says, if only you were familiar with W8s, the good old flat 4 engine, easy to work on and fix. Does anyone work in their own car anymore? Modern car. You know, I've never been mechanical, but if I open up a car engine back in, even back in 1990 something, I could see sort of how things were connected. But if I open something up now, it makes no sense to me. It's crazy. I remember, friends who did work on cars, and they would spend, a Sunday afternoon working on their cars, taking care of stuff. I don't think like the average person who's good mechanically can do that anymore. Michael says 12 minutes, rainforest scheduled for 3 p.m. this afternoon. 3 p.m. your time, right? Which I think is 4 p.m. my time. We got the link dropped for that. Thank you so much, Michael. Hope to see you guys over there. Always a good time hanging out with Michael. This is his new avenue, by the way. This is addition to his storytelling. He's making ASMRs. I see our friend Eric is still up. I got him running in the background. She says, I still do my own work, including electrical. Wow. You need a good code reader nowadays, though. Yeah, that would be the thing. That's amazing that you can still do that, your own work, though. Michael says, you're welcome. Thanks for not minding me drop it. Nope, not at all. I'm happy that you do. And I hope everyone else will do the same. If you got whatever it is, and it doesn't matter what it is, if it's important to you guys, it's important to me, it's important to the channel. Sorry, guys. Putting on a pair of shoes, slippers, actually. So yeah, drop your link. Let us know when you're going live. Let us know what's going on. Let us know how we can help you. Oh, wow. Michael says, hey, Yogi, I'm covering haunting close to your neck of the woods for next week. I'm covering Maryland. What are you covering in Maryland? It's not Ellicott City by any chance, is it? There's some pretty spooky places. Let's see. Our friend Maddie's here. Says, Miss Yogi, hope you're well. I am well, my friend. How are you? Jace gives a salute to Maddie. I have Maddie up right now. Beautiful aquarium. Hey, Maddie, if you don't mind me asking you a question about your aquarium, do you pick fish for specific reasons, aesthetic reasons, how they all blend together? It looks like an art form the way you do it, or is it just you buy as you go? You know, I like the way this looks, so I'm gonna buy it and put it in. Oh, covered Lord Baltimore Hotel. Gotcha. Gonna have to look that up. I'm not overly familiar with it. Can look that one for the premiere. Yeah, there's a couple of places in Ellicott City. There was an all girls school that had a fire and several perished, and it has been reported to be haunted. They've since closed the school down, and it's now, believe it or not, condominiums. Hey, Danny. Danny, how are you? And Maddie said, just had dinner. I'm good, thank you. I had my big meal too. She says certain fish are not social, Eric, other than you can add your own choice. Gotcha. Maddie says, firstly, they have to be non-aggressive to be a community. Yep, that's sort of what Jace was saying. Pretty much what Jace was saying. Try to mix colors. Schooling fish, swimming in different water columns. So it really then is an art form, and it sounds like a bit of a science as well. Hey, Mark. Gravity Core Fitness is here. Hello, my friend. Thank you for the kind words when I enter into your live stream. Man, you guys, it's like I'm being welcomed from long lost friends that I haven't seen in ages. I never fail to show up and immediately begin smiling when I see you guys. And anytime I leave your conversation, I leave smiling because you guys are so much fun to hang out with. Have you guys had the privilege and the opportunity to hang out with Mark and Joe at Gravity Core Fitness? Oh, shoaling. Shoaling fish. What does that mean, Maddie? Michael says, neat. I love doing historical research. Let me know what you think, Michael. Back when it was abandoned, that's when, as teenagers, one of the places we all used to go and drink beer. Mark says, say, Jace. Jace says, Mark and Joe are always positive and spread love. Yeah, they certainly do. That is for sure. Hey, Jamie. What's up? Jamie says, hi, Jace. Gravity says, thank you, Yogi. Such kind words. Absolutely. You guys deserve it. Nerdoc says, I looked you up on Facebook. You looked me up on Facebook? Michael says, will do. Nerdoc says, Yogi, what do you find on Facebook? Gravity says, thank you, Jace. Hey, I saw one of your someone in the chat, Mark, asked you how close are you to monetizing, and you said you didn't know. Let me know. Let me know when you do know, and if you want some watch hours, I'll start playing your playlist. Maddie says the aquascaping makes an aesthetical, pleasing aquarium. I like that term, aquascaping. That definitely gives it that art. You know what I mean? That artistic feel to it. Nerdoc says, I have over 50 medals in marathons, Yogi. I did not know that. Well done. Michael says, I did a minimum of 1 ultra a month for about 11 years, sometimes more. The last official count, I think it was 100 and some ultra marathons. Unofficially, it's over 120 because I did a lot of small ones. Manny says, Zerodex, great achievement. Well done. It is an awesome achievement. Michael says, Gravity Cord, just subbed. Nice. Manny says, the aquascaping makes, oh, I read that. So you saw some of my running stuff on Facebook. Michael says, since I've been doing the ASMR, relaxing sounds videos to go along with the ghost stories and doing more premieres, I've been anywhere from 20 to 17 watch hour times a day. Man, that's awesome. Where are you watch hour time total, Michael? Gravity says, just subscribe back. Michael says, sounds good, Laradox. Laradox says, less than half of the medals are not like the biggest, like small river runs. I love those kind of races. But a majority are good medals, like across city. Laradox says, did he track in basketball? Yeah, I knew you did basketball. I didn't know you did track. Danny waves at Gravity Core. How are you, Danny? Did you guys get the snow yet, or is it starting to happen now? I know the storm was moving north. Michael says, last time I looked, I was at 1,138 for lifetime hours. Okay, awesome. We're getting there. How about monetized by the end of summer, Michael? If not sooner. Gravity Core says, hey to Danny. Manny says, once tank's floor regenerates and grows, tank will potentially be very nice. It already looks really nice. I'll be interested in seeing, I hope you keep this up. I'll be interested in seeing how it changes. It's absolutely beautiful, guys. This is no Fs, no frills, no mercy. Are you guys subscribed to our friend Maddie? Jimmy says, hi to Mark. Gravity says, Danny, what are the numbers? DX5 SG? Laradox says, the only watch hours I'm looking for are hours that will go to all my friends. Nicely said, Laradox. That's where I am. You know, want to help my friends get their watch hours. And everyone's my friend. Everyone's my friend. Some people are friends in the distance. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid. You can still be friends. You can still have an open heart. You can still love someone and still set a boundary that you just need a little bit of space. Mark just subscribed to Danny. Danny says, you'll get another round of Running Mix this evening. Yeah, we're getting snow. You're a little farther north. Or I'm sorry, we're getting rain. You're a little farther north. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me that you're getting snow. It's been a tough winter for so many people. I know it's been a tough winter for you guys across the sea. Michael says, that would be great. I never expected to have such a huge jump when I left paranormal investigating to writing about actual hauntings. Yeah, that was a major change for you. Laradox says also my main other YouTube account got deleted and I can't sign back in due to something, I don't know. So I've completely quit YouTube and maybe I'll start again on Yogi. First account I'm thinking. Yogi R. Fresh account. What's Yogi R? Well, hey, he always got be confident. He was a good guy. I mean, he was no Laradox, but he was still a good guy. Maddie says, I'll keep it up, Miss Yogi. I have requests to do so from a few subscribers who suffer various ailments. It is a beautiful way. You know, I started watching to help you with watch hours, help a friend out. But it's a beautiful way to spend some time. I like having it up as I'm writing. I do the same with Tundra and the animals. Dardak says, I probably will any day. Michael says, but I'm not expecting to be monetized anytime soon. I'm just perfectly happy where I am. Yeah, you found your spot, Michael. That's the way to do it. Dardak says, I've been out of school for a few days. Had a horrible cough, flu really bad. I'm sorry to hear that, Dardak. Oh, Yogi R was a typo. Gotcha. Dardak says, be confident is a good idea. I will post on that channel soon. Nice. You know, though, I do like the thought of a Laradox channel. We've never gotten, I feel like I've gotten to know you here on my channel, but your channel for a while never felt like the authentic Laradox. I'd like to have just a Laradox show his heart, show what a good person you are. Michael says, I'm trying my best to post daily on ASMR and posting every other day on Ghost Stories. That's a full schedule. Hey, Toy Pups. Dardak says, yes, I know the flu has been around. And Maddie says, appreciate that very much, Mr. Yogi. Absolutely. Maddie, I appreciate you and your channel. Dardak says, pups and hi. Jason says, Bumsy. Michael says, hey, Toy Pups. We got some more love from Toy Pups. I had you up running in the background. It's now officially over, though. You had a good crowd. Sorry, guys. Maddie says, Toy Pups and send some love. Michael says, it gave me something to do and keep me out of trouble. So you got to stay busy. I don't want to see you get back in trouble again. Dardak says, I can give Bible verses to homeless people as a channel, spread love. Yeah, or you know what? Just Bible verses. Maybe sometimes to a homeless person or, just offer it. Dardak says, I dare you, Yogi, to give us a backyard tour. Maybe when it's not snowing or when it hasn't just snowed. Let me bring that up. I thought about getting a GoPro. This was suggested by Eric Lapointe like a year ago. Get a GoPro and film my early morning walks. Don't know if that's a good idea or not. They're not that expensive. $52 for a GoPro. But here is a $464 GoPro. That's kind of expensive. That ain't going to happen anytime soon. All right, let's scratch the GoPro idea. Let's stick with what we got. Wow, 700 watch hours for the last 28 days. So where are you total now? How many do you need left? Michael says, just an expression, Yogi. I'm not a troublemaker. Not that much of a troublemaker. Dardak says, like a Christian channel, that would be good. It would be good. It'd be good for you. It'd be perfect for you. Michael says GoPros would be cool. Yep, but they're not $400 cool. there. That's a good idea, cool. But we'll leave it at that. Not a troublemaker. Let's see. Manny says that would be good, Yogi. I follow a few channels that stream while walking. Stat says, I can't see what you make of your channel there, Dax. Nice, Stats. Stats, you're always so encouraging to people. You know that? I appreciate that about you, my friend. Dax says, Yogi, the offer is still out there. Someday I can invite you to my church. Maybe I'll show your old bod bum to a couple old single ladies who want a little action, if you know what I mean. Unfortunately, I do know what you mean. Sadly, I know what you mean. But I'm going to pretend like I don't know what you mean. And we'll leave it at that. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure Mocha would appreciate that. Maybe she would. I always figure I have a shelf life. You know what I mean? Michael Staffen says, oh, no, not understand. I think there are other cameras, like maybe a body cam or something. Yeah, I see some less expensive type. Some, actual almost affordable $52 action camera. But, there's some truth in you get what you pay for. Here's a $300 GoPro. Still pretty expensive. $200. It's waterproof action camera. Who knows? But I live in a beautiful area. Give me 1 second, guys. So I'm going to step away from the camera for 2 minutes. I need to use the restroom. I got to think about who I'm going to leave in charge. Let's see. It's Lady M says hi. Lady M, you are from Goga. Am I right about that? Hey, Toy Pups. I stopped in Goga's live stream today to learn. I always stop in and I'm never disappointed. Guys, connect to our friend, Lady M. Lady M is going to be a moderator in just a minute. She's going to be in blue. It's going to make it easier for everyone to connect. Maddie only needs 292 hours. Man, like a week ago, you told me you only needed 500. That's amazing. That's over 200 watch hours. And 5 days of being held. Nodoc says how to get Mocha back. Well, I'm not trying to get Mocha back. We've always been in a good place. Even when it doesn't seem to others we're in a good place, we've always been in a good place. Mocha's never been away, even when it seems that she has. Nodoc says, Yogi, I think you should get a GoPro if that's what you want. Well, it's not so much a matter of what I want. Mocha says, yeah, I found that out in my coffee pod maker. I got it at Walmart for $29. Yeah, you get what you pay for. Danny says, Yoga, I have a question. What's the requirements for YouTube when you have 113 subs? Can you do shorts? Does that count? You can do shorts. I think you can put any content on at any time, no matter what your watch hours are. But you can only do live streams when you get to 50 subs. So yeah, you think about doing some shorts, Danny? Danny, let us know. I'm all in, full support for your channel. Whatever you want to do. Danny says it's Lady M. Jace gives away to Lady M. That says, Yogi, my only issue on YouTube has been that one who did much to, what's that one word? And caused so much emotional turmoil for you and others. When you saw that damage, you wanted to help others, not get hurt by them after. Yeah. I was okay. I'm always okay. I feel bad for our friend. I hope that she is. I hope she's at peace. I stop in every once in a while. Dodak says, Yogi, please don't leave. I don't want to be staring at an empty basement wall for 5 minutes while you're here. Well, this is actually in my office. Right now, it's just Yogi talking in his office. Seth says, I got a few haters, but this is me. I encourage and happy and blessed very, very much. I can't imagine anyone hating you, Stats. That's for sure. Theodox says Stats has always been so encouraging, even though she is a typo queen. Seth says, Theodox, you cannot hold that in. Just for a minute. Michael says, Amen, Stats. Drama sucks. Me too, Danny. Maddie says, waves at Stats. Michael says, all on the support. Yep, absolutely. All poop is organic. That says I have trouble with my spell check. Spell check, Theodox, but I try so hard. Maddie says I have to go, Miss Yogi, and do take maintenance and shower. Blessings, everyone. Blessings to you, my friend. Thank you so much, Maddie. All good stats. Jason said, I love the stats. Me neither. You have been nothing but kind to me, stats. Laradak says, bye, no Fs. All right, guys, 1 minute. You can time me. You can count. Maybe a minute and a half. I'm going to leave Jason in charge. You know why? Because Jason's ex-military. Or Squirrel Sniper's still here? Squirrel Sniper and Jace they have co-captain duties. Since I don't want Laradox to look at an empty screen, look at the books and look at 20 years worth of running shoes sticking around. Look at a book title. Let me know if you want me to pull it down, and we'll read through it. 1 second.
So that I look like you. I don't know where I put my glasses, otherwise I'd put those on as well. But hey ho,
all right,
there you go.
do me a favor while I'm gone. Carry on the live stream as if you literally, where I'm tagging you in. We're doing a tag team. You are literally now Yogi. Just a Yogi Jace in his kitchen.
Well, the boss is away. We can play. Right then, guys and girls. We've got about a minute. So let's start spamming that chat. Any crazy things. So let's start off with fruits. As many different crazy fruits as you can put in the chat. Your time starts now. Let's go. Laradox, yes, buddy. Hope you're well. Obviously, I'm getting a little bit fluffier. Chris, hiya, mate. Hope you're good. Michael. So come on, that's it. Type some just strange objects. One word objects. So if somebody wants to type caterpillar, somebody wants to type spanner, he'll be like, what's going on? What's this all about? He'll come back and be saying, oh, I'm a little bit behind in chat. We'll be like, yeah, just a little bit. Okay, so we have, here he is, he's returned. So
you know what?
That's basically probably worth a bell ring. I'd say so anyway.
I got a little worried.
It's been a healthy conversation since you've been gone.
I got a little worried. I started thinking, what if everyone prefers this Yogi over the old Yogi? You're an updated version. You're Yogi 2.0, and I'm still.
Did you not realize how I'd sat down? Look, I could have actually sat up, but I didn't. I sat down just so that it looked like I'm the small Yogi. Right, I need a favour from you, please.
Yep, you got it.
It's been requested that you just read one word from each of the chat.
Did I do? What do you want me to do?
Catch up on your chat. You're a little bit behind.
Let's see. Where did I leave off? I left all there. It says all poopers organic until you ate Cheetos before letting the bomb loose.
Now skip
Probably.
to the bottom. Now skip to the bottom.
Okay, I
Go
was gonna say
go
probably could have
backwards
skipped
from the
that.
bottom.
So we got eggs and peppers and more eggs and more stuff and more stuff. I'm not sure how to pronounce any of that.
Look at your face.
This is what happens when I leave Jason in charge. Tandra's stepping up. Tandra's in charge now.
Cheers, guys and girls. That's right. Just see how much chat you actually missed for 1 minute's worth of disappearance.
Let's see. Danny
Small
says, I want
face.
to
Sorry.
wear a smile face. Nature's Seth says, hi, Nature's dog. Hey, Chris.
I'm live in 7 minutes, 8 minutes. So I'm gonna love and leave you. 3 minutes and 31 seconds. It
who
was
are
a
you gonna
pleasure
be with?
filling for you.
Thank you. Who are you going to be with, Jace?
Me.
Me. Oh, just you.
So my plan is I want to do some core, and obviously nobody can keep up. So I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do 50 sit-ups. Yeah, 50 sit-ups and then 5 pull-ups. And we'll do 20 sets. So it'll be 100 pull-ups and 1,000 sit-ups.
Well, nice.
Probably take me about 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. Oh, look at this small face now, burpees. I've already scheduled for 1:15, and I really want to do core and pull-ups. Small face, if you want to do that, you better phone me quick so I can change it. What's he like? He'll want to do 500 burpees. So do I do an hour and 30, or do I do an hour 40 minutes? Happy hump day.
What's it going to be? I'm going to be surprised. We'll figure it out.
Am I ever greedy?
Simon says burpee request. You know what? I don't know if I could say no to Simon.
Small face, get yourself ready. I'll change the link now. You got about 10 minutes. Okay, I'll go and get ready.
Much love. Much love. You can always throw in a couple pull-ups in between.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. He says I seem tired, so he'll let me go. No, I'm okay. I'm just relaxing. I'm chilling. It's all good. I'm ready for my workout. And then he says, oh, okay. I'll send you the link. You got about 10 minutes. Get ready. I'll see you guys in a little while. Much love, much kindness.
Thank you. Thank you for taking over. Bye.
No worries.
All right. Why do we have meat graffiti in the live stream? My cat is saying hello to you guys. We're going to talk for maybe 10 more minutes, and then we're going to go support Jace and whoever else might be up alive doing their thing. You never know who that might be. See if Goga is still alive. Once again, guys, to tell this story again, I showed up to say hi to Goga and to learn something, because I learned something every single time I visit Goga. Are you guys subscribed to Goga? I can't drop his link because it just leads you back to my channel. But you will learn something. And today's theme, his class, was your YouTube handle, your name. Is it going to lead you to success? Mine probably won't. I don't even like typing my name out. It's too long. But I do like my name. So anyway, I stopped in just to learn. Second time he's done this. Goga stopped his live stream. He kept live streaming, but he stopped his class and said, hey, let's get Eric to 7K. Send everyone over there to help me out. And he did it. Seth says, have an awesome day, Yogi. Thank you. Sniper says, best of luck. Danny's given Small Face a donut and some coffee. He's going to need it for that workout. 500 burpees. Beef and shrooms, Eric, diet of a warrior. And let's see, beef stroganoff, says Simon. I don't know if I've ever had beef stroganoff before. Hey, Presley. Presley says, howdy. Danny says, Yogi, I'm going to have dinner now. I'll be back. All right, Danny, enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your meal. We're just going to stay on for a few minutes as Jace gets ready. Gets in his warm-up as, I think Jace is already set. So Smile Face is probably changing now. So howdy to you, Presley. And Michael says, Eric, you needed it. You're one of the most considerate people I know on YouTube. Thank you, Michael. I try. I got some texts today from people telling me that not everyone feels the same way as you. Which happens, you know. You go through life, you inadvertently ruffle a few feathers, right? Some says protein is well important. Gotta have the beef. Simon says, tag me in, Sniper. Wow, 8 hours still cooked beef stew. What did you cook it in? Like a crock pot type stuff? So YouTube for me is no different than my regular life. It is my practice. Here's the wonderful thing about practices. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. It's a practice. You're not supposed to be always good at it. You're supposed to be as good as you can be at this present moment. And guess what? Sometimes that's literally awesome, and sometimes that falls behind the mark. It's okay. It's all okay. Thank you, Stats. We got a heart jewel. Very much appreciated, my friend. I find it more disturbing when people beat themselves down more so than other people attempt to beat you down. My way of hopefully going through life to varying degrees of success is with defenselessness. Not going to defend myself for a lot of reasons. Mainly because defending, and I'm not talking about defending yourself physically. Obviously, that's a different thing. You need to, if your body is under attack, you defend your body because you need your body to navigate through the world. You are not your body solely, but it's a great tool to get you from point A to point B in a loving manner. But defending yourself is a subtle form of attack. Here's a question. If something someone says, is it true? If it is, and you can fix it, fix it. If it isn't true, who cares? Le Quisette, Eric, iron cooking pot. Nice. Hey, do you keep your pot seasoned? Meaning you don't wash it? I know many people who do that. Michael says, oh, well, those people can suck an egg. If you say you're a good person because I'm a good judge of character, if I say you're a good person because I'm a good judge of character, like that time I told a random person not to ride a carnivore ride on a full stomach. Apologies for the fast track analogy. That was actually excellent advice, though. Let's see. And Simon sent some love. Thank you, Simon. So, Sanford's got a good question. Michael, did you ride with him? Is the question. That would be a true friend. Would you get on a ride knowing someone was on a full stomach? Would you still get on the ride and sit next to him? Would you take that chance? Seth says, me either. I do what I do. I am what I am. No apologies needed, as I know what I know. If I don't like something, there's a good reason. Watch for it. It's there. I can see that. You've always been straightforward. Eric Point says, Eric the Point says, sorry, congratulations, Yogi, on the 7,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you for being a vital one of them. You know what? I wish I knew for certain what number you wore, because I would retire that number. I'd put a circle around it and say, that's the Eric LaPointe number. It would be hanging on the wall, on the Yogi Wall of Fame. You and Sniper, I think you guys showed up right in the, maybe the same week, maybe the same day. Simon says Sats, and Sniper says Michael Burkeen. I had you up and running throughout, Eric LaPointe. Hey, Eric, Jason's getting ready to do 500 burpees with small face. Just a couple minutes. Sniper says, Michael, unfortunately, it was you that didn't take your own advice. Well, you're a good friend, Michael. Michael says, yep, unfortunately, I did. Far away from whatever leaks out. Hey, Mark. Mark is saying hi to Eric LaPointe. Hey, I'm Mark. I don't know if you heard me when we were talking about channels. Let us know what we can do to help support you. As far if you're, you need watch hours to monetize. I try to mention you often, so hopefully we can get you some more subscribers. To me, I mention this to Jace all the time. Again, to me, you are you have a vital message to not just the fitness community, emotional health as well, which is huge. So often we concentrate so much on one aspect. We think of health as being able to do something physical or low blood pressure or other metrics can be measured. But since we talk emotional health, that can't be measured by any instrument. We sometimes take it for granted. And when it slides hard. I've been going through my own stuff. Through much of the winter, it's gotten a bit harder, but it helps to have tools. More importantly, it helps just to love yourself. That was a long time coming. Seth says, oh my gosh, I love you. The bones pics. Simon. Michael says, yep, 3 seats away. Smart. I was being a critical thinker. You were being a very smart thinker. Let's see. Seth says, I got a tune. You should hear a friend made if you like baboons. You want to drop a link, Stats? Stats says Eric LaPointe. Michael says, I knew if I sat close to him, I'd have help on me. So I asked the guy that was running the ride if I sit a few seats away. Throw up. Dang, I got you. I knew what you were saying. All right. Simon says, go 60 seconds of mindfulness breathing. We can do that. Yesterday, we did the 4-7-8 breath. That is a favorite breath for so many people because it's so powerful. We're going to do it again, but I'm going to make a slight change to it. So that says, you guys are great. If my body feels unwell, you help. You give me stretches from my sciatica and company when my breathing was bad. Love the burpee community. Well, thank you so much. That's on behalf of the entire burpee community. All right, let me get my breathing chair into position. So 4-7-8 breath, a very, very vital, important breath. It is breathing in for 4. It is holding for 7. Exhaling for a count of 8. The way that it's been presented, modernized, is breathing through the mouth, the exhalation only, with a whoosh sound. Put your tongue on the roof of the behind the front teeth. Purse the lips and breathe out for 8. It's an awesome, awesome breath. We're going to make a slight change. We're going to breathe through the nose on the exhalation as well as inhalation for a count of 8. So we're going to breathe in for 4. We're going to hold for 7. We're going to breathe out for 8. I'm going to demonstrate, and then I'm going to guide you through it. So I'm going to breathe in for 4. And then we repeat. We're going to do it 4 times. Hey, Anthony, what I wanted to say real quick before I guide you through it, don't rush the inhalation, don't rush the exhalation. If you try to force the air out, you're not going to make it to the count of 8. Sip in air. Exhale, slow, controlled. Make that little ha sound as you breathe in, as you breathe out, like you are imitating someone snoring. You're literally saying ha with your mouth shut. So here we go. Relax. If you want, close your eyes. Put your focus on the third eye, right between the eyebrows. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Arms in your hands. Breathe normally and naturally. Just watch the breath. Observe the breath. Where it comes in, where it comes out. Breathing normally, breathing naturally. And now we're going to breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold the breath for a count of 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath for a count of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. Keep the eyes closed. Keep focus on that third eye. Enjoy the space that you created using your breath, the most intimate tool that you have at your disposal to change your mood in an instant. 4 breaths. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Get back to work. Do your stuff. And that is it for the live stream. Eric Point says, Shirley brought you and 19 others membership. Awesome. I did see, because when I was on your live, I went to click to get a membership, and I noticed, guess what? I got a membership. However, my membership will continue. I'm waiting for the Eric LaPointe merchandise. What's it going to be? I can't wear a trucker's hat. You know, most bald guys can't wear trucker's hats. I can wear an Eric LaPointe beanie, though. Michael says, wow, congrats, LP. Baboon tune is awesome. I'm going to bring it up. You got to love a good bamboo tune. You might say that is the piece of the world that's missing, you know? If only we had more baboon tunes. Simon says, you help me to calm my brain down. Simon, I'm here for you. If you ever want to look me up on Facebook Messenger, anytime I am awake and available and you need some breath work, I got you back. I got you covered, my friend. John says, goodbye, Eric and all. I've tried one breath meditation you mentioned a while ago, and it's been very helpful. Awesome, John. I'm so glad. That is, that's what I'm shooting for. Corby Kane says, hi, hey, Corby. I'll be back this evening. If anyone wants to do more breath work this evening, just let me know. As I mentioned before, in any live stream that we do, if someone, you know, needs a moment, if they need, you know, do some breath work, just let me know. Eric Point says, UK Medic is good at what he does. He is good at what he does. And he does a lot. Someone says, it's uber important to learn mindfulness breathing. It is. I mean, if you have Eric LaPointe can relate to this from earlier. If you have a headache and it's bad enough, you take a Advil or whatever to feel better, right? If you have a backache and it's bad enough, you take Tylenol to feel better. You have a tool to feel better from an amazing assortment of issues. Or if you just want to feel better, if you want to function at a different level, it's right there. But one, most people don't know that they can use the breath. And two, even if you do know you can use the breath, are you using it? A lot of people neglect the breath work. I can understand if you don't want to commit 20 minutes, 30 minutes twice a day to meditate. I think you should. I wish you would. It's life-changing. You will not recognize the person you are if you committed to meditating once a day for a year. You wouldn't recognize yourself. Your loved ones wouldn't recognize you. Your loved ones would look at you and say, hey, get off the floor, get a job. You've been sitting there for a year and you've been meditating. It's time to get some work in, man. Hey, Eric LaPointe, you got free meditation lessons, personalized mantra, whatever you want it. Or, you know, if you don't want to use the personal mantra, there's other means of doing it as well. But this is what my breathwork instructor, when I learned to become a breathwork coach, told me. I mentioned this before, that you can get 90-95% of the benefits of meditation through breath work alone. 3 times a day, therapeutically as needed. That's 30 breaths in a day. You make time. We're talking less than 5 minutes, 3 times a day. And it will be absolutely amazing. You have a morning breath, you have an afternoon breath, you have an evening sleep hygiene breath, but you also know, you'll be taught, I will teach you, it's a learned behavior. It is. Which is good, because we're capable of learning it. And then you also have these as tools at your disposal. If you are in a long line, if you're stuck in a traffic jam, if whatever, and you start feeling that agitation, you start snapping at loved ones, family members, your dog. Never snap at your dog. Sorry. My apologies to Selma. I know she has the finger wag copyrighted. You have a tool at your disposal to change it in 10 breaths. You can be a different person or seeming like a different person in 10 breaths. Hey, y'all, how are you? Breathwork and mantra or patterns that you become aware of that put your intentions into many of the patterns that you do throughout your life that you're not aware of. Well said. Seth says, I had to do the breathing technique to just breathe this past month. Had steroids and pills and 3 shots. Well, I think I'm feeling better. Thank you all for keeping me company during a scary time. Absolutely, Stats. And you know what? Always reach out. Whenever, reach out even before you need. ACE for panic attacks. It is. And you know what? If you commit to it, the panic attacks become less. They become less frequent. They become less severe. And you can head them off at the path. Completely headed off to the path. You start recognizing the signs. And before they ensue, which one is it? You stop them. Seth says, my dog is on my lap with a greedy toothbrush bone. Awesome. Seth says, y'all Adams, isometric patterns of projection. So I'll talk about this tonight. When I do live stream, I will talk about coffee breathing, water breathing, whiskey breathing, 3 categories of breath. And when you learn how to use them, that was a great thing that I learned. I've been doing breath work forever. Haphazardly. Using a breath that wasn't or might not be proper for the occasion that I needed it for. But because I knew it, because I did it in a yoga class or whatever, I thought, well, I'll do some breath work. And yes, you get some benefits. But how you breathe is how you respond to life emotionally. If you need to, hey, Kaji, right? Kaji, or is it Cage? How do you like to say it? Says, what's up here? We're just talking. Welcome, my friend. Yul says, by understanding the patterns, you are no longer attacking yourself, which is huge. And learn to do the dance. Kage, close. Kage, got you. Thank you. I should probably write that down in my cheat book. You don't know how long I've been mispronouncing that guy Eric LaPointe's name. You would think it would be easy for me to say Eric, right? Let's see. Kage says breathing is super important. It is, absolutely. Hey, Miss Flipper. But again, knowing the proper breath ratio for the job at hand is vital. If you are doing a sympathetic breathing pattern hoping to get to sleep, it's not going to work. If you're using the sympathetic breathing pattern is that fight and flight. If you are doing something that's keeping you there, it's not going to help you to get where you would like to be. So you learn the proper breath for the proper condition, for the proper result. And it's pretty easy. Eric Point says, I struggled with a bad name today. Was it mine? I can help you with that. Eric. Miss Flipper says, hi, Chandra and Squirrel Sniffer. Yo says, yes, Squirrel, isometrics and asymmetrics breathing, just like the balance. Seth says, are you La Pointe or La Pointe? You know what? I hear people say La Pointe, but it should be La Pointe, if I'm not mistaken. Eric is saying hi to everyone. So I almost always say, for a year now, I almost always say Eric Lapointe. I always have those two together. I seldom ever say just Eric. So you would think after a year, unless he's, the single most polite person in the history of polite people, he would have corrected me sometime along the way. Eric Lapointe says Yogi is right. Sniper says, hi, Sir Eric Lapointe. See Eric Lapointe. But I don't mind either way. Yeah, I get people throw an H in my name every so often. McCarthy, Eric McCarthy. That says, heard both, figured if I clarify. I did point two. And it was for my dad's military days. We got some love from Toy Pups. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to make something to eat. I'm going to take another short walk. He says, H. Eric. Exactly. H. Eric. Herrick. But the thing is, the H is pronounced silently, but it's still there. Eric Point says, the person who pronounces your last name wrong is me, Eric. Yeah, but I didn't want to say anything. I'm that super polite person that I was mentioning before. Seth says, just don't call the point late for good stuff. He will answer to both for that. He also says, historically, so many letters are added and taken away from names. Yeah, this is true. Miss Flipper. Let's see. The Spanish say the E, the French is silent. Eric is laughing with Tandra. So we'll talk more about breath tonight. Proper breath for the proper job. That really made me laugh, Tandra. Bye, Hayogi. Hayogi. We got some fruit. Thank you for the fruit. Eric one is laughing. Seth sends some more fruits and some more and some berries. I appreciate that. As a vegan, I very much appreciate that. It's so Tandra, you're still making me laugh. Guys, thank you. Everyone here. I'm celebrating that hitting that 7K mark. You guys each of you are vital to being there. Oh, I spoke too soon. I dropped down to 7,001. That means you guys are even more vital than I thought you were. Eric Point says another great live. Thank you, Eric. Hey, so whatever you do, guys, don't unsubscribe to me, because then I'll drop down all that hard work that our friend Goga did will be for nothing. That says happy Kevin Say. Thank you, Stats. I appreciate you being one of them. Squirrel Sanford sends a smiling face. Says bye. Yogi E. Well, was that French or Spanish? Should I pronounce the E or not pronounce the E? Yogi. So we're going with the Spanish. I'm pronouncing it. Thank you, Sniper. You all Adam. I'm saying Adams. I apologize. Adam S says enjoy. Thank you, my friend. I will see everyone later this evening. Thank you again, Stats. Take care, my friends.